How's it hanging, everybody? So today's video is going to be very similar to something else I've done in the past. So earlier in my channel, I made a Stronghold video of my Nar Shaddaa Stronghold. Now I've kind of moved over, and now I am on Rishi. My goal with this was I wanted to make another Stronghold that was meant for all of my characters, so both Empire and Republic. And I just felt like I grew out of Nar Shaddaa. It's just too small, and I couldn't put that many decorations in it. And I wanted something that felt a little bit more vast. And the Yavin one is really good. I'm working on that one right now. I already have a Republic side, more of like a Jedi Enclave Stronghold that I'm going to do another video on, as well as my troopers. They have their own Republic Stronghold, so it's kind of cool. I did read a lot of your comments, and I responded to a lot of them and liked on them, and I understand the feedback, so I'm gonna not be jumping around or anything. I'm just gonna do this nice and smooth and with no UI. So, this is my Rishi Stronghold. It's probably my best one I've ever made, and I'm really proud of it. So, this is the main area, obviously, on this platform. So, I have all my utility on here. So, I have my Jawa scrap peddlers as well as my prefab droids. I also have, like, my appearance customization as well as my guild stronghold item modification station, which really you don't need anymore. I just like to have it because I think it's a cool piece of Swtor history. I also have my mailbox. Blizz is there just because I felt like he deserves to be here because all of his Java friends are here. I also have my Legacy Stronghold as well as my Cargo Bay and GTN. So I wanted to make this look like a landing. So anyone that pulls up with their ship by that flag there in the background here, they will be able to trade and, you know, drop off their stuff. It's kind of like some RP stuff. Now moving over to the arena area, it's kind of a mess. So the Stronghold already looks pretty messy. But so what I've done is I've added flags for both the respected factions as well as neon signs everywhere, just to go along with kind of the laser shields here. Now, obviously, this is a PvP arena, so I have guards here to kind of monitor whatever's going on in there. This arena is fully functional, so I do have I forget what they're called. Anyways, I have him fighting it next to you just as like a filler kind of. But I put objects in here for LOS purposes. So if there's a caster fighting melee, the melee can get away and vice versa. And it's the same thing with casters. So it's just to break a line of sight. And then I also have some little traps here and there just to add a little spice to it. And if we come up here, I have my decoration vendor, which I just kind of put her to occupy the space, as well as some seating and a bar for anybody who's watching the fights, and then my throne. Some wall stuff to kind of occupy the wall spaces. A lot of it's not even functional. Crate dragon trophy up there, really cool. And then this corner just needed to be occupied, so I put a statue there, so there's not much reason for that. Moving this way, I don't want to go into the meat and potatoes out there yet. I want to kind of explore the outside first. So we have an Imperial Guard as well as Zakul. I like the Zakul Guard a lot because he does his little motion. I like when there's characters that actually move around, like the Plo Koon looking guy. He's really cool because you can get him as a decoration, and he'll actually walk around kind of like this. So I really enjoy that. Moving down here, Ricotta, that's the name of the species. We have more Ricotta kind of training on the beaches. I thought that was kind of a cool idea, and they have like a little camp as well as a little pillar, like a power source sort of meditation. Sure. With the outside, my goal was to make this look like a battlefield. So I wanted the ricotta as like the last ditch effort on the beach. So you make it to the beach, you got to deal with these guys. Out here, I have 2 platoons mixed between Imperial and Republic. They also have turrets. One of them clearly got knocked out. There's an Imperial gunship over there that got knocked out. I'll leave it to you to decide whether or not this shot it down, or maybe if it was one of my guys that got shot down from over there. I also have a troop transport over here that's knocked out. That's all the big decorations outside, or out there in the water at least. And then moving over here, we have our little like war outpost. So this is like where everybody comes from, or like the staging grounds. So we have a really big guardian droid to kind of be a last-ditch effort of defending this facility. We also have my personal fighter, a bunch of walkers in case we need them, a little Rishi hut as like another little staging ground, which I thought was kind of cool. Speedy Gonzalez over there doing his thing. Crash speeders right here. Can't really remember where I got that from. I know this was a drop from a dungeon, I believe. I also have the runes, the Yavin runes. I thought were really a good fit because it feels like you're kind of like in a fort and like you're defending the Alamo kind of. So I thought that was really cool. And then the Yavin rubble, those decorations go good everywhere. I just love the nature vibe that they give. And then moving into the estate, you got to go through here. And I just have a little planetary map down there. You will notice that there's some parts of this stronghold that aren't decorated. I haven't quite gotten to it yet, but I still think that where I'm at is really good. And I wanted to show everybody that. So coming up this elevator, we have the estate. So again, same thing with the theme. Imperial and Empire are all welcome. So we have the Imperial Embassy in here. So this is where, pub-side characters would come and debrief, or, maybe there's politics going on. Maybe they're talking about the Alliance and stuff like that. And then we have a Jedi meditating by a bookshelf, because they do that kind of stuff. And then this is the the Sith Enclave. It's kind of terrifying. This guy's hard. I really like this character. I think she looks really cool. She looks like she's got Darth Mars armor on, and I just think that she's a really good designed decoration. These are actually separate. These are separate decorations, and I thought it looked really cool because it kind of looks like he's getting sucked in to the portal, or maybe he's like opening it. So I thought that was really cool. We have a Sith training her Padawan, and then a bunch of Sith artifacts all around us. So, and the Dread Fate Black, Sith sword, and then the Fire Sconce. Or I think that's how you say that. And then this room I think is really dope. So it's kind of like a trophy room, but also like the main hall. So there's just some seating around, luxurious lamps, and this gorgeous centerpiece fountain with a Jedi standing next to it. Another mailbox just in case I'm out here and I need mail. These are my personal chambers. So I, of course, have to have a water feature in my room, as well as a droid to block out any intruders. I have a missile pointed at my bed in case I wake up and I just don't want to do anything anymore. I can just, bam, you know what? It's all over. So I got my suit of armor there. I also have a forge and a jetpack in case I want to get out. That's the forge. I think that's like a, I don't know what this is. Let's find out. Item modification taste, basically like a workbench. And then Satil Shan's dual saber on a mount, which I think is really cool decoration. So coming through here now onto the platform, this is like the luxury area. So you want to sit down, have lunch. Felicia will give that to you. There's also a little bar. I really like the idea of getting onto the speeder and then taking off, or, you know, just sitting back and looking at these little guys floating around. Yeah, so really dope. And then this I thought was really cool. It's the train. What a cool decoration that is. So that's all the outside. Now I'm gonna rappel down. Oh, I love that. So we're gonna take a little bit of a walk back, and then we're gonna go by the arena, and we're gonna go through the med bay. So obviously, you know, there's a battle going on here, so we have to keep our boys in blue topped off, and we don't want them injured. So make my way back. And then we have guards stationed everywhere of both factions, so it keeps it nice and uniform. The med bay in here is really cool, I thought, because it's right by the arena as well. So, you know, if you get injured in the arena, you can come in here, get patched up in one of these beds. There's plenty of supplies around. And if you're hungry, we even have a little terrarium where they can probably grow like herb medicine and stuff like that. So I thought this was really neat. Colto chamber, Republic medical droid, and then guards out the ass. And then this guy's scanning our guys. They might have COVID, so they got to get tested regularly, you know. I don't really know what this room is. I just think it's like a security room. So, you know, if you want access to the village, you have to go through this guy. So now out here, this area is really tough to decorate. I had no idea what to do out here. So what I did was I put up a radar dish, and then I set up these spies basically to look like they're doing maintenance on the radar dish. And then the thing is so annoying, that little flying disc. I also have Jedi meditation pillars, as well as another Rakatan pylon there. Now, the fun stuff. The bar. Because we're alcoholics here. So, the entrance, we have a bunch of holo signs. Really love the holo signs. I think they're really awesome. And in the bar, this is really tough because there's a huge centerpiece and nothing really lined up well. And I wanted to like kind of break apart the room into two separate sections. So we have the main bar room, which you would have seen in the intro. Some dancers and some lounging everywhere. We have the band here. Another seating area, and then another dancer, and then the jukebox. So you can actually play music. And then the Easter egg is back here. There's a private dance room. Don't tell anybody you saw that. Okay, next room. I believe is... Oh, wait, no. Actually, not a room. We're going down here. Sorry about the congestion. I vape, so fuck you. Down here, we have just utilities. So I wanted this to be... I wanted to have like all these utility items in my stronghold, and what better place than, you know, where you can't see. So I put it all the way down here with a decoration vendor, so I could have like a vendor just to sell things to. So if I'm doing stuff down here, I can just quickly sell it if I don't really need it. And then there is an animal in there. So this walker is strictly here to kill that if it ever gets out. There's a lot of RP in this stronghold, so bear with me. You have to use your imagination. I know it's hard, but use it. And if we go upstairs, up this little ramp, more guards everywhere, some decorational pieces here and there just to make things look occupied. Bodar, or Baudar, however you want to say it. Now, this area is dedicated to the Mandalorians. So you'll see the Mandalorian statue as well as the Rishi, torch things. And then there's a hollow projection of the galaxy in front of it because I thought it looked kind of cool, almost like a zoo exhibit sign. So, you come up to observe the statue, and then you have a hollow projection of, maybe where he's been or, places that he conquered or something like that. So you remember, imagination, okay? Now, this area, is he going to activate? How can I make him activate? Okay, well, there's a little droid there that pops out, just like at Jabba's palace. And then we also have a guard outside. And then if you come in here... Oh, Carbonite. Why would that be here? Oh, it's the Mandalorian Enclave. Okay. Huh. So, we have a Beastmaster here who has his pet. And another suit of armor. Maybe they killed that guy and wanted to keep it. Mandalorian Klansman bed. That thing. Some more... carbonite chambers, as well as a couch and chair. This is kind of cool. This is like a little bounty hunter table, and then we have the clan table, as well as more carbonite, and then plenty of supplies, plenty of ammunition. Literally right next to the bed, there's a bunch of like tank rounds, like artillery shells. So they definitely need that for their bounties. Not really, but imagination. So out here we have a little market. So he is being interrogated by the Imperials because Imperials are just bad blood, and this guy's probably pressing him for tax money or something like that. The droid from the Mandalorian show, which I thought was really cool. I'm really glad they added this. This is such a cool scene where he hops in the back and then... Oh, spoilers, I can't say that. Anyways, but if you know, you know. And then this guy is really pissed off that he's barbecuing quaking monkey lizards. So... that's what's going on here. Or maybe he's happy. It depends on the day. Over here, we have the Mandalorian staging ground, kind of like their training. So, going along with conflict, I wanted to have some Republic troops kind of in a standoff with Mandalorians. So, while they're training, there's also this going on the side. And they're kind of just watching the Mandalorians, making sure they're not going out of line. And then over here, we have a bunch of people training. So she's shooting at this target. He's selling stuff and supplies out the ass. And then we have a really cool firing range with a droid that they've been using. They just keep repairing and then using again. So he just dies and dies and dies. I have a terrible imagination. And then, bam. He's been there for a long time. A long time. Just pinned. If we come up here, I can't exactly remember if we have decorations up here. But I think I do. The Odessan lightsaber forge. It's just there as an artifact. Nothing more, nothing less. And then there's also a Sith... I thought there was a Sith room down here, but I think I hit all the rooms, actually. So, that pretty much finishes the entire Stronghold. The only other thing that we can look at is the ship up above, this one. Now, the only thing is, I'm not going to show it because it doesn't really have much in it. I haven't quite finished it yet. It's kind of a work in progress. I don't even know if I'm going to decorate it, to be honest, because I just don't like the hook types in there, and I don't really ever go up there, so no one's going to see it. So, what I have up there is just the Huttball arena, as well as the Huttball stand and everything. So, it's a functional Huttball field. I just don't ever use it because I don't have a clan to use it with. So, or a guild. So, that pretty much finishes the entire Stronghold. So, I really hope you enjoyed it. I love this Stronghold. It took a long time to put all this together. Pretty much nothing you see here is original. Like none of it comes with the Stronghold or anything like that. Everything is placed by hand and, rotated by hand and thought about. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be making videos on my Republic Strongholds, like my Jedi Knight one, as well as my Trooper one. So I hope you look forward to that, and those should be coming out pretty soon. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment what your thoughts are on my Stronghold. If you have one that's better than mine, cool. Maybe I'll look at it on your channel or something. I don't know. Anyways, thank you again. I haven't uploaded in a long time, so I appreciate you guys all staying here, or any of the new viewers. I really appreciate it all. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.